Hey, my phone's only on like maybe 20%, so I'm gonna make this one quick, as Seth does, you know. Make everything fast, all my confidence, all my arrogance, and childlike tenacity to just fucking go. That's exactly what I want to talk to you guys about, is when you're becoming a man, what you really are becoming is in realization that Christ in you is the inward man becoming the outward man. And when I first believed the truth, I thought that my dad had told me that the inward man was evil. That got stuck in my head, so I kept thinking, oh, I have these second thoughts that are all from the inward evil man, and the outward man is the Christ. And I couldn't describe what it meant to be choosing the right thing, if that makes sense. Like, I always was in this dichotomy of good and evil. And it was constantly passing through my mind. Every face I saw, every breath I took, every step I took. I realized this is as simple as exhaling the air out of your lungs. It's no longer good to you. I'm talking relatively in this flesh form. What you are given is limited. So limited. So limited. The density of the plastic that holds this bottle, far more dense than the liquid that's inside this bottle. Is there more volume of the liquid? Let's say if it was at the top? Yeah, for sure. Would we have to conduct 10 years of science experiments as a human to know that that's true and get a bunch of people in society to test it and trust it and believe it? Well, let's let the bottle say for itself, you know? That young Morse code right there. I don't know what it says. I actually just noticed that was on there. I was like, that'd be funny if something on the bottle just gave it away, you know? What's the bottle? You're getting vitamin water. And then you go and look at the ingredients. Reverse osmosis water, first thing. Crystalline fructose, cane sugar, less than 1% of citric acid. So it's vitamins and water, and less than 1% of that is citric acid. And that's the third or fourth ingredient. Which one is it? Osmosis water, crystalline fructose, cane sugar. So the fourth ingredient, there is less than 1% of the fourth ingredient involved. Okay, I'm getting away from the density topic. I'm more so going to talk to you about what's in it, you know? Because I don't care about the outward man. That's all I used to ever worry about. And then my dad, I was talking to him and he was like, well, Seth, the inward man is Christ. It's what they don't see. It's the secret. You're in the secret and the secret's in you. That is how concealing God is. He doesn't tell you that you're a Christ when you're born. No. What he does is he has you go through these beliefs and these systems and these trials that quite simply tear the outward man apart. And this isn't an emotional thing. This isn't a thing about morality. This is all about the will of God. We can look at Israel and we can see that Israel, they will be born again. How can a man be born again? How may a man enter back into his mother's womb is what Nicodemus said to Christ. And Christ just goes, you're a fucking idiot, pretty much. He says, I can't remember. I told you guys I'm not too keen on these Old Testament things. I know they're great knowledge, but it's like Nicodemus could know everything he needs to know, but if he doesn't believe it, let's say you go learn something. If you learn it, yo, what's new? Matthew Holland, what's up, brother? I'll call you after this probably. Learning something and believing something are different things, because a lot of people go to school. A lot of people drop out of that school. They'll learn some knowledge about the trade, but not all of them will go and fulfill this and put this into practice. He just heard a police siren. Police officers don't get paid too well, that I know of, for it's a government pay. They have odd hours. They usually work like 12-hour shifts. Like, was it 3 12-hour shifts or something like that? They have areas typically that they patrol. But a lot of them go to school, and it's a lot. It's more schooling. You would think it's like a trade school, but it's specifically to be a police officer, so you know exactly what you're doing. You're not messing with liberal arts and things that are irrelevant. That's what my life feels like on being drawn into the Spirit as God is conciliating himself to us. He's conciliated all the way. And that's the Spirit that we do not understand. And you have to understand that. It's... I thought it was... Martin was here. It was Juliana. That's so beautiful. She's great. And Honda's happy too. And it's that Spirit that is conciliated to you. And once you realize it, it's just given. I thought it was Martinico coming through, and it surprised me. I saw you. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you, sweetie.
Yeah.
Hi, Honda.
He's waving his tail. Hi, Honda boy. Hi, Honda boy. Yeah, that's Juliana. It's truly when these unknown things happen. I saw Martin's car driving through. I expected to see Martin. I see Juliana. Martin will be here, I think, in another day. 16th or 17th, he's coming back, but there's like nothing prophetic about that. It's like the guy's just doing what he has to do. He's going where he has to go. We're not some biblical epic event for the world. That's what Israel was. Israel was the event for the world, for the cosmos, for the system, for the beliefs, for the understanding, for everything that you're given to that is the life and the blessing and grace that you are. If you have been alive, are alive, or ever will be alive, I don't know when or who will see this video. This is 2020. You will know life. The dead know nothing. You will not know death, per se. It's like the acquaintance across the room you never meet. Like yeah, I know you were there, but, you know, I never saw you. So, I mean, you're dead, you're dead. You don't know that you're dead. That is more peaceful to me than any form of could be in heaven or hell. Oh my God. Get that out of my ear, please. The extremes have cost me innumerable minutes and hours and innumerable, well, in my own estimate, innumerable things. Things that I do not put the weight on to other people. I can't do that. I don't wish that on anybody. That's not saying it's not worth it. It's me saying you have what you need. We all gotta put a shirt on our back. Just carry that weight. Carry the weight of your t-shirt. Don't even have to carry that. Literally what that is the love that is out of you, and it's not your fault. It's you being conciliated towards. It's God's plan being shown to everyone so slowly. And He's patient. He will go through not one human life, but many human lives. He will go through all of human life to reach the one Christ, which He's already reached, which has already died. Like, if that were to happen in modern society, there would be a bunch of people there on Instagram, Snapchatting, or whatever, taking control of the situation by saying, this is what I saw. But who could believe? Who wouldn't believe? I don't know. If this guy died and he was on video, and then all of a sudden he's up 3 days later, you know, that's why I think the Roman time was perfect. It was like developmental. Rome was expanding throughout the world, but they didn't really give a fuck about Israel. Israel was nothing to them. They were just these crazy religious folks who just like fought amongst themselves. because they were crazy about God. It's like, I've said this, everyone's a tweaker for something, and it has nothing to do with substance of any amount that is not spirit of God. And the only thing that's ever calmed me down is the Spirit of God and the knowledge that Christ is His Son, and that's it. Those two things. Honda, you're fine, buddy boy. Come here. It's Krush. He's fine. He just misses the doggos. I've been lonely. I've been locked up. I had a woman come here, and oh my goodness, Becca has just been like this different breath. Like, she'll sit through me going crazy multiple times, and I will just keep elaborating, and then it'll just slow down and make sense. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. Hi, Giselle.
Hi.
Honey, you good boy. You good boy. So, I told this video may be short. I can't talk for half an hour. I just don't have it in me. I'm just a little wiped. So, get this energy I have going to clean the place up. When Martin gets here, he'll have a clean pad. Honda, you're fine, man. Hey, let's go inside. Let's go get some water. Look, did you have to bite one of the spike balls out? There. Good sit, right? Hey folks. Honda gets these things, these spike balls. I keep mentioning them, but see if it'll focus. Spike balls. They're off of some like weed. Nasty little fuckers. I've gotten many of these stuck at my feet. That's right. Or like a hobbit, and it's a big hairy feet that could just like trudge mountains. That's why it's alright to be the little guy sometimes. Just like think you can just go and get it all taken care of, whatever you gotta do, man. Peace out, Hondi. Hey, give me Nux for the cam. Nux. Good boy. Let's go. Oh, I stopped playing music when I hit record. Christ. God. Two separate beings, totally one. Same power source. Gods. We could never see them apart. They're the same thing. It's two different lights. I'm using a earthly, terrestrial understanding. If these are lights, imagine them as spirit. That's God. That's Christ. That's God. That's Christ. Christ. God. God. Christ. Son. Dad. Son. Father. So we're like one? We're one. So my power is your power. Dad, why are you hesitating? It will be. When? I'm gonna kill you. Okay. Man, that's a lot of faith, though, shit. I mean, that's okay. I never fuck up. That was just funny for me because I'm God. Dad, what are you saying? Oh, just a little joke. I'll tell you later. Okay, cool. All right. And then Christ gets sent down to earth, has to live in this shitty form that we do, dies, is killed, not murdered, killed. God kills and makes alive. Those all things, good and evil. Satan thought he was ending. I'm going to tell you some Old Testament stuff here, because I think it's important to understand that even if you don't get this on the grace perspective, you can at least look at the circumcision gospel. Circumcision gospel. Circumcision? Have I ever seen it with an M at the end? I don't think so. Circumcision gospel given to Peter. Funny. Ha ha, chop. Pita chop. Pita chop. I have to be goofy with you guys, because there's no one else I can be this goofy with about such serious things. I love God. I love the Spirit. I love contemplating the simplicity of the Spirit, but too much good, too much fun, too much of anything breaks me every time. And I just have not been having fun recently. Not been having fun in my life. And therefore everything is just so mundane. I'm happier than ever. I'm more joyful than I've ever been. Put in a place of understanding that's like the most crucial understanding I could even consider. And yet I'm lacking because I'm not there with Christ. I just want to be there. I just want to be there. Oh man, I'd hurt myself before I hurt anyone else. I wouldn't physically hurt myself. I wouldn't be like, stupid death punch myself or something. Sick of this world, man. Everything is so misconstrued. Everything is delayed or relayed in a way it will be understood, but now it's just not. And we're humans, we don't understand. That's the patience of God. He's willing to go with creation through creation as the living, breathing spirit. Does the spirit breathe? It moves. That's what I would consider breathing. It's just moving to the least degree. Will we need to breathe in our celestial bodies, or will we always be full? Or will we have to produce a thing that goes back to God? It's like he gives us experiences and we spit it back at him, and then he gives it right back. Like, here, have the spirit, be alive. I'm just like, you're so good to me. So good to me. We'll have bodies that will understand. We'll have... I'll turn this light on. It'll be alright. Rob, I hope you got your hat, man. I hope it's good. And the t-shirt. It might take a bit. It's ground, and I know it's been snowing, so... Fuck. Man, I'm ready to get out of here. You know that, buddy. Matthew Holland, I'm chatting with you still. I don't know what to say, man. I gotta get this book done by the 20th. Gotta get my ass in gear. It's all happening so fast. It's all happening so fast. I'm definitely in need of some total focus and withdrawal from most things. Tends to be my way of not coping, but inducing work. Inducing work? I don't fucking know. This book design shit is book design shit. Not fun, really. The spiritual toll is so heavy with the life I'm graced to have, to have light afflictions. The good and bad side of liking pain is fucked in my head. I don't need to tell him that. Light afflictions. My idea of grace and joy and are being aligned. But my flesh always feels off. That's it. Just blame the flesh, dude. Fuck. I'm not just blaming the flesh. I'm not doing that. To him, I couldn't sum it up in words. I was messaging him. I try to make messages make sense. I hate unclear communication. And the truth just, it's like this. It's not like I feel the burden of glory. It's just like the weight of life, even here and now. It's like, God, you've given me all this and an expectation. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, it's that baby belief stage where it's like, this is really for me. But having known all of that, I look around the room and I just see reasons I am thankful. They remind me of the beauty of life and turn this light on. This bad boy, this little like lightsaber thing, lightsaber stub nub. It was just, with the music, I was just jamming music. I would be playing music and it was like jamming with it. It's like, that's just so interesting. And how simple God is with us. How he can hold us in a spot for how long and then you just are given that exhale. What I wanted to talk about was being like a new creation. Being a new creation. What Christ was up there, he was ignorant. Maybe he knew God's will. Christ was the Word. He knew he would have to die. But God had this like inside joke in his head. He's like, fuck, he's going to enjoy this so much. And he hears the punchline, which is like, you're vivified. Everyone's coming with him. I don't know what Christ knew. Christ knew a lot more than I did. Let's just say it's really simple. What Christ knew and what God knows is so much more. That's what I like to say. Because if we're Christ, then we still have a lot to learn. And that's the thing about this world. It's been tying me down and pulling me down. And like, Honda's going to the door. He wants to go outside. And that dog is so great. That dog, he's my dog. He's my dog. He's my boy. I love him. He makes me feel like I have a purpose, truly. I'm thankful for him. Rebecca makes me feel like she has a man who actually cares and isn't just pushing for empathy and sympathy to be a way to manipulate. That's what happened to both of us in odd ways through the same person. That's what connected us, and that's horrible. But with her, I never worried, and now there's these worries that pop up that are literally just a miscommunication, always, every time. And I'll just sit there and like, she got annoyed at first because this is the person I am. I will, if I don't understand something, I want to understand. Tell me what you know. Tell me what you think you know. I love you. I'm not holding this against you. I'm so dumb. Things don't make sense to me. So her perspectives would escalate to this high place of just worry of like, where's this? What is that? What are we doing? How far are we going? When is this? Where's that? What do you want to do? What do you want to eat? Simple things, good things. And then later she would like, the same thing would happen. And she would be at peace about it. She'd be like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It's just this. And thank you for being open and honest. And like, some things heat this world up, some things cool it down. And death is cold. Anything that is like leaning towards death in my mind, not my moral mind, it's just like whatever makes me feel like crap, makes me feel like crap. But you know what? You gotta crap. You gotta crap. Folks, I've been set on this cycle of rebirth my whole life. Not rebirth, a new creation. I had that bastard fucking mind in there, the Jewish mind. I wouldn't be so surprised if I was afflicted by Jewish demons. I don't give a fuck about them, dude. I don't give a fuck about the wicked forces. Fuck them. They can fuck with whoever they want. Those people can go believe whatever the fuck they want. I don't care. Because I know that God cares. I care so much that I cannot focus on these people. I can't start caring about people the way that I used to. Because it was sick. It was of myself so empathetically pouring out the whatever fucking word or breath I had. Was like, this is for you. I was like, such a sick fuck, dude. I was hippie scum. I was all these things. I was just like, I look back and I'm okay with it. I'm thankful for those times because I had to have that mindset, that knowledge that just showed me that I have exactly what I need all the time. It's given to me. I have exactly what I have all the time, and I'm thankful for all of it. And I go full circle so much that it's like this woman thing in my life, this woman routine thing. I don't feel like I may be meant to be with a woman married or something like that. But like Rebecca is this other thing that I want to like dive into a little bit. She's like this interesting thing. She's beautiful. She's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Been around, and just her personality and everything, her goofiness. Oh my goodness. She can like match me on goofiness. That's why communication gets a little fucky. Dark forces use vices against us, the good man. Though a slave is free, the wicked, though he reigns, is a slave, and not the slave of a single man. But what is worse, the slave of many masters, as he has vices. Who dat? No disrespect by saying who dat, but who dat? So this path that Christ has us on is the path that God has us on, that Christ is on in us. Really, is what it is. And it's a constant reminder that he is totally the faith holder, the one who went through the death and into the state of not knowing, of not existing, of being dead. Not real for 3 days. The spirit returned to God. The body, not totally to the soil, but it was just pretty much a lump of soil. Yeah, it was soil. It wasn't Christ. He wasn't in a place teaching demons or anything, or whatever the fuck, saving for angels in hell or whatever the fuck. That was him after he came out of that, and it's not hell. It's like Gehenna or fucking Sheol or some place that he went. Don't worry about it. I'm not a Jew. I'm not a Jew. I don't fuck with wicked forces. I don't fuck with demons. I don't fuck with higher senses that are not truly the truth of Christ. And that is about as believable as saying that the wind is green. I can't tell you guys. I can't. I hope I'm not uploading that video already, because this is like another part. This will be just another part. This is the continuation of my last video. Maybe it'll just be connected to this one. I think it is. I got some cleaning to do. I got some rocking and rolling to do. I've got some Blues Clues to go catch. And that, folks, is how we killed the bat. Bye. Bye. Oh, hey. New creation, eh? Oh, just my thumb passing over. Who am I talking to? Those who are given the belief from God that the faith of Christ is all that saves you. I will sit where I sit and tell you what I tell you. I'm becoming more of that kind of person. For you guys, it'll be a little different story. I'll tell you guys more straight up shit. Because you know I don't fuck around. Like, I just have recent catapultive memories and thoughts and happenings that have just pushed me to be someone who is more concise and to the point with their words. I'm not afraid to be of the faith of Christ. I'll tell anybody. If someone's having a good day, tell them, what up, bro? Say, what's up? How you doing? Like, how you doing, man? Like, how's life? You good? Oh, no? Let's talk about it. Oh, yeah? Cool, man. That's chill. I was going to the grocery store. I couldn't find items. I was asking people, like, hey, man, you know where I could find this? I wouldn't ask the workers every time. I'd ask people. People had masks on and shit. People ask me if I worked there, and I'm like, nah, dude. Dumb motherfuckers. I love them. This is how I am. This is how I want to be with you guys. Spend time with my dad, spend time with Martin, spend time with Rob. Any of y'all. It's like, this is the way I want to be, is Christ's. Totally, completely. He is the anointed one, man. Like, these books are words that will be put down. What is God showing me about my inability to do what I know how to do? That it's all of Him. I don't know who I'm supposed to be for anybody. I really don't. I'm just myself around Rebecca, and she's like, the fuck is this guy doing? Is he okay? Seth, you okay? I'll just be like, am I okay? What do you mean? Must be doing like dumb shit. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. 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 Goosh. Honda. I talk to Honda. Like, if I'm cool, he's cool. If I'm chilling, he's chilling. If he's freaking out, I might be chilling. If I'm freaking out, he's probably freaking out. Maybe. He might be chill. He's seen me freak out a time or two. He's like, he calms me down. That dog calms me down. I'm just a human. Oh man, my dad talked to him and he was like, you feel like a dog, don't you? I was like, yeah. How'd you know? You're not a dog. You got a purpose. You're down there. You have a reason. And it's not the reason of flesh. It's the reason of spirit. Of spreading something that this book, The Lie of Every Man's Battle. Red light. Orange light. Green light? Green light. It's time to fucking go, folks. That death that's lingering in the corner of the room. It's my finger again. There's some death. I don't want that. I don't want the death. It's a little skateboard scab. I don't want it. I think of purple as death, almost. Very trippy and, like, witchcrafty. I'm just like, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Some red light. My brother was like a red light for me. My brother Levi. He would always calm me down. I stopped losing my shit. In many ways, he always knew what to say, but I could piss him off too. I would be like too cool, and I didn't mean to be. I was just like, dude, I'm not worried about shit right now. And it's like, not everyone can get on that level of carefreeness, childlike faith, and that's not anyone's fault. You can comment at me and tell me, Seth, you're just... I don't know what you guys would say. I don't want to think about it. It's like it's a childlike faith, but the man within is the one being renewed. Christ, the man within. I'm not a man. I'm Seth. I'm a man, but that's because Christ is within me. That's all I have. That's it. Yeah, that's all I got. The light turned blue. The fridge. Blue fridge, that's what I would think. Cold fridge. Purple light. It was freaking me out for a bit. It really was. Honda, what are you doing, dog? He's just over there on the couch. What? What you doing, boy? What you doing, boy? What you doing, boy? What you doing, boy? Give me nuts. I don't know if I'll do it because of the camera. Give me nuts. Looks at me like, nah, dude. Give me 5. Love you, buddy. That's my dog. I'm gonna play some guitar to end this. I've been jamming, and it's like, put the guitar away, Seth. You're not making any money. I love you, Dad. I love you. I love you. I love you. But I have to defy you in this way because you don't play guitar anymore. You friggin' schmuck. I think it's in tune. No, that's actually kind of cool, dude. Hey, Hunter. Gotta get comfy. Gotta get comfy. My camera's gonna die. It's on 7%. Doing a book right now. Only but I'm playing guitar because I can't fucking focus. I'm sorry. And Rebecca just got here.
You know where that I went? Had oh, I'm so sorry. Nowhere that I went had toilet paper. Nowhere.
We'll wipe our hands with our asses. Chinese style. COVID-19er. Yeah, I lost it. I lost it. Honda's chilling, bro. He punched you? He punched her in the throat. Honda, stop. Stop.
Is he trying to fuck me right now?
Yeah, he's trying to fuck you right now.
Oh.
Miss Excellence in the morning. Call me a Christian pastor. Your sins are forgiven, 'cause you paid me 10% of your money. Wait, are we Jewish? What the fuck? Who's running this place? That's the Heather Polly cutting board. Hey. Even Pop don't sound right too, man. Show 'em the cutting board, honey. Rock and roll, folks. I'm gonna get some shit done.
Eating food. I'm gonna remind myself, I guess. I was talking to Matthew Holland. He said something to me, and then I said, whatever. He said, you must embrace what God has said concerning believers. We are no longer our old humanity. And that's what I've been feeling like, is an old humanity that just keeps recycling and dying, pretty much. It's like, that's the new humanity does not die. We're no longer our old humanity. We died and are now a new creation. Oh, and Rob just messaged me too. What made Abraham righteous was that he simply believed God. We're no longer to give notice to the darkness and past life. You are no longer a victim, so don't act like one. By the way, women hate men who are victimy. They desire to be secure with a man who leads while following Christ. Take all attention off the wicked forces, because to be involved with them is like Christians who have people focused on sin. Instead, only focus on the source of all things, which is God. That's like that layer of fog that Rob talked about. The high and low. You go too high, there's fog. Go too low, there's fog. Right in the middle, it's clear. That's the focus. Notice, never once did Job mention Satan or dark forces for his sufferings. His focus was God. The Lord giver and the Lord taketh. Blessed be the name of the Lord. He's saying something else. See what Rob said. Rescued out of the jurisdiction of darkness. That's what Rob just said. He's always on it. Rob's always on it. That's just how the Spirit works. You can't explain it to people. You're just given the belief that it's true. You don't necessarily perceive things immediately. Everyone was given the understanding in their own time. Christ being the first. Everyone else after. So we're part of everyone else. We just come in when we do. He said, what did he say? Put on the Christ. Well, fuck yeah. Put on the panoply. Be his. That's it. Be conciliated towards. Be someone that someone made you to be, that you have no control over, which is someone conciliated towards. You're reconciled. Once you realize that you're conciliated towards, then you are reconciled. No one is reconciled under their own power. It's not a two-way street. It's one way. That's the beautiful thing about it. You don't have to explain it. You just know it. Alright. Peace and love and grace, y'all. Coca-Cola.